Last time we were making the Spellproof Spellify pet, and I was training on my two wizards, and this pet manifested Spellproof first. So we hatched these two pets together with Defy and Proof, and this pet manifested Proof luckily, so we're gonna keep training. There's double pet XP, so each snack gives double the XP, so training these pets should be pretty convenient. Yeah, this is going pretty quickly since there's double pet XP. I didn't really log on the previous days. It's already Sunday, so I missed like 2 days or 3 days of pet training, but I really didn't feel like playing those days just because I didn't really want to play that much for reasons, well, for good reasons, but and also to like improve myself and learn new things. You got Ward Wrecker. Okay, that's not what I was looking for. I was trying to get Proof Defy, and I got Proof in Ward Wrecker. I don't have a single pet with Proof and Defy manifested. Yeah, this is pretty awkward. I don't really have an easy solution. This pet, I'll show the parents for this pet. This pet had these parents, so that's a good pool. It has Proof, Defy, Bringer, Striker, Critical Striker. It's only missing Assailant, which my pet has Assailant, I think. I think my Dark Hound has Life Assailant, so yeah, it has Assailant because it's hatched from Old Lacey who had Assailant. So this pet, I'm gonna check this pet pool. So this is Life Striker and this is Life Assailant. Since it has Life Striker, this one's probably Life Assailant because we can see these three talents probably fall above Life Striker. Yeah, since this is Life Striker, this uncommon talent is probably this one or this one. So there's a very good chance that Life Striker falls below this uncommon and there's no epic here, so we know that this epic carried over, which is Life Assailant, and we know this one's spell proof, this one's spell defy. So this turtle probably has Life Assailant. The turtle probably has Life Bringer, Defy, Proof, Critical Striker, and then Life Assailant, Life Striker. So that's every single talent. 4 talents plus the Life Striker, Life Assailant, which is 6 talents. So Scrappy Millie should be a safe base. It has everything, including spell proof. If I self-hash this pet with the pet called with Tiny Rex, then I'll probably get a successful pet. Darn it, I don't have enough pet energy because I was using my pet energy to... I do have enough pet energy if I use my snacks. You got Life Striker, that's a good start. Life Striker, okay. So this pet basically has all 6 talents in its pool. Life Striker, Assailant, Proof, Defy, Critical Striker, Life Bringer. 1 talent, 2 talents, 3 talents, 4 talents, 5. It's 6 talents in a row that are the right talents. And it has decent stats that I can hatch with Tiny Rex. Yeah, so it has a good body, good stats, and we just need to carry the talents from Scrappy Millie, so my turtle, so I'm pretty close. Damn, this double XP is giving me a ton of XP. Each one of these is like a fancy yogurt, except it's cheaper. It's pretty crazy. I barely trained any pets during double XP. This membership was the free membership for Mac members, Mac OS members, because like a Mac member, it got Life Giver. That's a huge fail, and it didn't give Proofify. That's such a huge fail. I could rehatch, self-hatch, or something. I don't know. Let me think. Life Givers, it just failed. Like it has good strength, and all the stats went up, but it has a fail talent. I could self-hatch in the kiosk. I mean, I could hatch Tiny Rex with Judge Cleo again, theoretically, because Judge Cleo has a good pool, Proof Defy Bringer, so I should just rehatch in the kiosk. Because this pet got Life Giver, it's stalling. It's gonna take so long to fix that. It's gonna take a few hatches, whereas I could just find Judge Cleo again. Right. It's a turtle. Let me just look for the turtle. Life Wardle, so, it has 22 pet stat, so it's pretty easy to find since I remember the number. It's this one, right? Yeah. Because it has poor stats. But my pet stats will carry over, so I can rehatch and eventually get high stats. So I'll just hatch again. I mean, the pet body is probably going to be the turtle, but if I hatch like 4 times with my own Dark Hound, then one time I'm going to get the Dark Hound back. And I can rehatch again and again, because self-hatch again and again, because I have 6 wizards, and I can self-hatch a lot. I got an otherworldly egg. That's my Dark Hound. It's Chief Remy. So I got my Dark Hound back. So it has... So this one's Life Striker, Life Assailant, Proof Defy, Striker Bringer, right? Let me just write down my notes. Okay. We have Life Striker, Life Assailant probably. This uncommon talent is probably... These two are probably the same because we hatched twice and we didn't get 2 uncommon talents. So they probably stuck together. They probably like are the same thing. So since we got one of them, we only got one of them. So this uncommon's here. This ultra rare is Life Striker. It's like a 90% or 99. It's a really high chance to get Life Striker since it is adult pet manifested. Life Striker. And we have 5 unique talents, so it probably carried over all 5 unique talents. Since we know this uncommon is above Life Striker, they're probably the 2 same uncommon talents. Therefore, we know all 3 of these epics are above Life Striker. So the only epics below Life Striker are this one, which is Life Assailant, and this one is Spell Proof. Yeah, Spell Proof. So we know, yeah, the only 2 epics that are below Life Striker are Spell Proof and Life Assailant. So we have Life Assailant and Spell Proof, and then the other epic talents are way below Spell Defy. There's Spell Defy, Critical Striker. So this pet's a really big success. So we have two good. We have a good combination. We can hatch the turtle with the Dark Hound, and then this is working really well for me. So I'm definitely getting the right talents. I could send Tiny Rex to my other wizard to hatch, but let's go train on the other wizard. Right. Last time I also said I would look for a base that would let me keep my Dark Hound base. But it seems like these bases are stickier, but I was lucky enough, if I hatch like 5 times, one of those 5 times is going to give me a Dark Hound back. So I just need to keep rehatching. But I was lucky, so I got the right pet. And then I also developed a second strategy for reacquiring the Dark Hound pet body. I realized that since I wasn't getting my Dark Hound back from hatches, even though a dropped pet should be easier to acquire than a drop pet should be easier to acquire than a drop pet should be easier to acquire than a school-specific pet like Kookaburra, so I should be getting the Dark Hound back more often. But I think the Dark Hound's coded as a Crown's pet because it's only dropped from the Aether Elemental, and usually Crown's pets are dropped from like the Gold Key bosses. Maybe I think that's how it works.
So maybe the Dark Hound was supposed to be like a Crown's pet, and so they made it drop from the Aether Elemental, which is a gold or stone key boss. So that's why it's very hard to acquire. Alright, so Duke Luna had one of these two parents. So I don't remember which one was used to hatch Duke Luna, but it has Proof Defy, so it might be worth training. I trained the bull and he got Ice Giver, so that was kind of tragic. But yeah, I have a lot of energy, but I don't really have any pets to train, and I have double pet XP. So what should I do? This one, Governor Teddy, has a lot of crit talents, but it doesn't have Proof Defy. So yeah, I have too much energy and no. I have too much energy and no pets to train. And I have double pet XP, but no pets to train. I don't know which parents were used to make Smelly Zoe. Maybe Smelly Zoe came from these two. No. Oh, Smelly Zoe came from this hatch, maybe? I really don't remember because I didn't actually record down my notes for these hatches. Yeah, I'm gonna train Smelly Zoe and Duke Luna. So I mean, if we calculate how much pet energy we need, let's say I use 7 XP snacks, so that's 14 XP. That I would need um I need 9 pet feeds to get it to adult. I mean to teen, and then if we did 250 divided by, let's say we use fancy yogurts, we would need that many pet feeds times 4 energy per pet feed, so we need 70 energy. Yeah, so we need 70 energy per pet, and I have 2 pets to train, so I have a lot of energy to burn. So I can just feed it anything, really, right? Yeah. I can feed these pets anything and I'll have enough energy. Simply because it's double pet XP. I really don't. Oh wait, I could self-hatch pets, but I would need to get Tiny Rex because Tiny Rex is a safer base, so it's not really worth self-hatching my other Dark Hound, which has Mighty, which I'm not trying to get. Oh yeah, I actually had a reason why I came back to play Wiz. I kind of didn't want to play anymore because like there's a lot of things to do, like improving myself and learning new things. And I was watching HK play PvP, and it was pretty cool. Fire PvP. I really like Fire PvP. I have a Fire Wizard that's Grandmaster, trying to do Grandmaster Legendary PvP. So that was pretty cool to see Fire PvP. And I also like. I think the I think the Kroger jewels are really cool for PvP simply because it's so OP. It makes you like it's really hype. It's really powerful. So I also maybe I might be interested in using Kroger jewels for PvP. So I mean, I guess that gave me some motivation to return. Got Critical Striker. I wanted Proof Defy. Right, we could actually check which parents it had based on the talents it acquired. It should have acquired Assailant. It should have acquired Proof. It doesn't have Proof or it doesn't have Assailant, which is weird. If it's this pet, it has Proof Defy, critical something, critical hitter, critical striker, mighty here. So it's probably this pet that has Duke that was hatched to make Duke Luna. Cause the other pet has Life Assailant, and Life Assailant would have been like here. So this one's the Duke Luna hatch. Right, we can also check Smelly Zoe. So it has Mighty, Lifebringer, Critical Hitter, Critical Striker. So yeah, this is from Smelly Zoe. So that pet doesn't have this pet doesn't have Proof Defy, so I'm just gonna keep training this one, the Kookaburra. Dude, I have so much XP, pet energy, but I don't have anything to train. Oh yeah, what I was gonna say is, the second option to reproduce the Dark Hound base is to use a Crown's pet to hatch with a Crown's base that is basically the Dark Hound, because then there's a 50% chance to get either pet, and the Wintry Elf is a Crown's pet. Basically, it's a bundle pet or something like that. So I do have something to train. Yeah, first I want to hatch the Wintry Elf. If this one gets spell proof, then I spell Defy. I'll hatch it with my Wintry Elf that has spell proof, right? Then I'll get the Wintry Elf. I have a chance to get the Wintry Elf back. I'm being really stingy with snacks, but I have too much energy, so I should be using the cheap snacks. Right, I could be doing a lot of like hatches on my other wizards using Tiny Rex and Judge Cleo. The Tiny Rex that is my Dark Hound from my Storm Wizard, and Judge Cleo from the kiosk. But I don't have much gold because I was hatching so much. I have 40k. Got spell proof. Okay, that's good. I mean, it didn't get spell defy, but it has a good base, right? I mean, it's interesting. It has proof defy striker. I still want to hatch my Winter Elf with something else in the kiosk. Oh no, I'm out of battery. I think I should stop the recording. Yeah, I think I should stop the recording. I'll come back after I find a pet in the kiosk. There might not be Winter Elf because it's a crown pet, but there might be something else that I can hatch.